Selfish operating system, so it's a mobile Linux operating system. So we are not an Android. We are made both the operating system and the phone ourselves. So what's special about Selfish is that it's very gesture-based. So, for example, if you look at here on the device, I can wake up the display by double tapping. You can also use power key, but the idea of it, gestures and is that it's much more easy and effortless to use the device. Home screen is vertical, so you have lock screen, you have your running applications, and then you have your installed applications. As an operating system, we are not that big yet, so we have implemented runtime support for Android applications. So you get all your favorite applications from Android. So here you can see, for example, we have an Android page running side by side with our native Linux applications.
So that's pretty quick. And it's running it natively, the Android applications, or
there's some adaptations, but it's not something that would affect the performance. So in general, like it's on the bar with the it's an Android running Android runtime. It's a real Android. Notice there's no back buttons or a home key. So instead we have use a push gesture. We swipe from the edge of the screen, either left or right, to go back home. And the point with gestures is that nowadays the devices are big, and like the one-handed use of a touchscreen is not very easy. So instead of having to reach out for buttons, the nice thing about gestures is that all the edges of the device are the reactive area. So you don't have to hit specifically anywhere. It's really effortless. Similarly, if you go to inside application, we don't have a toolbar here, but we have something we call bully menu. So again, you can drag down from anywhere in the screen to access the application functionality. So you can easily use it with one hand. It doesn't matter what size of your hand is and what the size of the screen is, because you can just start moving to access the functions. And when you access the functions, there's sound and haptic feedback, so you learn in your muscle memory quite quick that, for example, in messages and calendar, the first item is making something new. You make a new message, you make a new event in calendar, so you learn them quickly. And the big part of this is that there's only few gestures, like 2 or 3 main gestures, and they work consistently across the applications. So you always go back to home by pushing from the edge. You have in all applications you have bully menu for the common actions, and another gesture-based thing is that here when we have running applications, we have something we call cover actions. So we have this kind of gesture that you can easily like start typing a new message, or if I want to call for a number, I can open a dialer so you can the phone. So this makes it like less hierarchical. Quickly get to what you want to do for the most common functions. Other big feature in Selfish is we have some concept we call the other half. So you can see that there's like two sides. There's like front and back side. So we published the specifications and API for extending the hardware. So if I open the cover, you can see that there's a power connector and data connection. So third party and community can build new hardware features. So you could have a better camera, battery. You could we have in other stand there are examples of like wireless charging, cover, any kind of features, because there's data and power connection both ways. You can sky is the limit. So it's not only software you can extend, it's also the hardware. Other big thing about the covers is that it allows for customization. So here we have a Makia fashion brand. It's just example of what we can do is that we will have these Makia covers. You attach it, it will change the wallpaper. we changed the coloring according to the wallpaper. We changed this sound of the device, like ringing tones, instant messaging tones, alarm tones. So, for example, if you put an alarm, Angry Birds cover, it will install Angry Birds application. The sounds will be like Angry Birds sounds.
That's cool.
And here, like in Makia cover case, it installs something we call partner space. So right next to home, you can quickly access information about your favorite brand or a game or a soccer team. So this is like a co-branding customization for getting the device in new life. So you can buy a new cover and you get like different visual look and feel, like the device starts to feel fresh just by a new cover. So we have a different color covers and they all have their own sounds and wallpapers. I can show you here that if I change the wallpaper, you can see that the interface elements pick a different colors from the wallpaper with an algorithm, and the whole device, like because we built all the UI ourselves, everything changes to reflect the wallpaper. And did I only talk about Phandroid? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it.
Awesome. Okay, so that's the Jolla phone. At Mobile World Congress 2014, ChrisChavez@Phandroid.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.